Hello everyone, this is Hadrian. Thank you for being here. Let's play some more Subnautica in our Into the Locker series. Last episode, I gathered everything I needed, I think. Possibly too much quartz. It might have been quartz overkill, but I just wanted to be sure that I had everything I needed for the enameled glass, and I just had this funny feeling that I needed 2 glass and 1 stalker tooth per enameled glass. Hopefully I was right, because if I was, then I have everything I need right now, and I don't need to worry about anything else. Let me go ahead and get the stalker teeth back out that I needed. I really hope I was right. I was doing everything by heart. If I was wrong, you guys might have been yelling at me for the entirety of the last episode, which is fine, as long as you yell nicely, if there is such a thing. Enamel glass. Oh, I was right. Or I was wrong. It's just one. It's just 1 glass. All right. Well, in that case, I've got everything I need already and extra glass. Nothing to fret about too much there. I needed extra glass anyway because I need to keep building the base. So there is a sunny side to that, but I didn't need quite that much quartz. So we're going to head out this way. And now the question is, where am I going to build my observatory? Glass corridor. Yeah, we're going to build this out this way. Then, let's see. What I'm going to do is I will build... I need an X corridor, but don't have the titanium for that on me. So we're going to go back and get the titanium. I also need to eat. But that's not a problem, because I have everything I need in my base now to eat and drink happily without even leaving. That's awesome. I enjoy that greatly. I enjoy that more than I should, probably. What did I come over here for? Titanium. That's right. So we're going to build a T intersection from which I can build the observatory anywhere I want. All right. Here's that. And now I feel like the observatory would be best placed like literally straight ahead right here. So that's what we're going to do. Observatory. Can I not? Oh, yeah, I remember this. It doesn't let you place it from inside the base. I feel like it did earlier in Subnautica's development, but now it does not, which is fine. I need to eat, though, so let me go ahead and get something from the aquarium. Is there a baby Reginald yet? Have the Reginalds not reproduced yet? Actually, looks like I'm eating faster than than these fish can reproduce. The Gary fish are not particularly nutritious. Yeah, I'm definitely eating faster than these fish can reproduce. That's actually surprising. I was away from the base for a good while. I should see some more fish than I'm seeing. But okay, well maybe I'm not as self-sufficient as I thought. Crap. That's fine. What I need is some lantern plants. Huh. Oh yeah, that's right. I've got a few dead batteries on me. I can recharge those. 1, 2. Perfect. Okay. Need to cook that fish. Gary fish is not very nutritious at all. Yeah, it's just plus 13. That's it. Thankfully, I have plenty of water on me. So I am going to need to eat more soonish. But first, we're going to go out here and actually build that observatory. I actually kind of like the idea of building it outside anyway, because it gives me a better view of where I'm building it. So that works. I don't have an issue there. There she is. Oh, wait, no. It's not building it the right way. That's really weird. It's not showing it's building the right way, but okay, I'm just going to do it, and it should pop into place when it's done being constructed. This looks wrong. Yeah, there we go. That's weird, but whatever. The observatory exists now, and now we have a nice little dome of glass. That seaweed is running into it a little bit, which I don't like, so what we're going to do is just hack at this until it's no longer an issue. Done. And now we have the observatory. Let's step inside. Have a look at it. From an aesthetic point of view, I need to build more doorways soon. It'll also help. It's aesthetically pleasing because there's, you know, it makes sense to have doorways in the space, but also it serves a structural benefit and a functional benefit. Structural in that it will prevent things from collapsing. It'll increase the hull integrity of the base. But on top of that, God, this is so cool. I love setting up observatories, especially in the middle of these reefs. But on top of that, it will, like, let's say that a part of the base did have an integrity problem. Then the doorways help seal water in certain portions of the base, which is good. So pretty. This is why I like glass hallways. Oh, terraformer. I'm going to miss you, terraformer. The ability to just point at something and remove it. There's the spotlight working its magic, sitting right up there. Alright, I just feel like there should be a new Reginald by now, given how long these guys have all been in here. See, there's the new boomerang, but there's not a new... The Reginalds must reproduce very slowly, because they are... Which makes sense. They are so nutritious that you would want them to... as from a development standpoint, you wouldn't want them to reproduce too quickly, because they would be... they'd be overpowered. They'd be OP. So, none of that. I mean, we're not going to have any of that anyway. So we're going to take one of the adult boomerangs and eat that instead. Hey, water. That's good. I forgot I had this, but this is all decomposing already. I should have eaten that, like, first thing. I need to go out here and just drop all of this decomposing creep vine because it's rotten as hell. And now it's just going to sit there in little cubes on the floor outside my base because Subnautica. Okay. Well, we've got an observatory and it's awesome. I kind of want to build a ladder down from this thing, going all the way down here towards the seafloor, just to give me the aesthetic appeal of feeling like this whole thing is supported, because right now it's not too realistic. There's this giant portion of the base that's going out into the nothingness, and that doesn't really make a lot of sense. So I will need titanium for that. Lots of titanium, in fact. And I think I already have some that I haven't used yet. Let me first pay a visit to the Cyclops. And no, I'm not doing this just because I want to hear the voice.
Welcome aboard, Captain. All systems online.
I lied. I wanted to hear the voice. We're going to go here. Okay, no titanium. Thought I had some, but I just wanted to be sure. I think I took it out earlier, which means if I have any titanium left... Where am I going? Here it is. The base is getting so big, I'm looking at it, and I'm not sure where I am relative to the entrance. And that's what you want. It's a big, epic, awesome base. I actually think I might have... Okay, there's some more titanium. So that's a start. But I'm going to need more than that. So we're going to need to take the Seamoth out again. But I can start building a vertical corridor. I can build 2 links of it, I believe. It's not going to need to go down too far. No, not a glass corridor. I can build a glass corridor? No, I can't. That's a lie. I can start building one, but I can't finish one. All right, now I just need 1 titanium. And how much room do I have? Not a ton. Got some glass on me too. So I'm going to put some of this stuff up. Then we're going to go out and get a lot of metal. And I don't think the stuff I've set up at the bottom is going to have glass hallways. I'm just going to set up a brief... I need titanium for the ladder. So there's just going to be a not brief, but small section of the base down at the bottom. And then after I'm done with that, we're going to go out and go exploring with the Cyclops, because that, I think, at this point is getting a little bit overdue, especially when you consider the fact that this is episode 35, and we're going to cap into the locker at 40. If you missed my explanation for why, go back and watch the previous episode. I'll talk about it at the very beginning while sitting very comfortably at my desk. What was I coming out here for? Oh, yeah, that's right. Into the sea moth. And into the water.
Aboard, Captain.
Perfect. Alright, where am I most likely to go and just find salvage that I haven't picked up yet? I'm just trying to go in a direction that I haven't traveled too much. In the hopes that there's some metal around here. What's that? Is that an egg? Yes, that's an egg. Alright, I'm technically moving a little fast, so there could be metal nearby that I'm just not seeing. Possibly. I should probably get out of the sea moth too, but I want to feel like I'm in an area where there's definitely metal to be picked up, so I can scavenge more quickly. I don't need a ton of it. I really don't. But I just want to be sure that I'm in a good spot first. If I came this way. Okay, there's some of those piranha jerks. I forget what they're called, but I definitely don't want them near me. I want them far, far away. Thank you very much. Oh, I think I've explored over here. Because I'm not seeing any metal. Alright, well, I'll tell you what. I'm just going to hop out here. And we're going to start swimming. Combing the bottom and just looking for anything that I can pick up. That's a stalker. Hey, buddy. You don't want to mess with me. I've got a really hot knife. Yeah. Piss off. I do not want to deal with you right now. Hey, piece of shit. That's what I needed. Just need a few more like this, and I will be good to go. That's one. There's another one. Hey, the music just randomly stopped. Okay. I don't know if there's many pieces of ship out in this, but I have faith. I believe it is possible. Is that a piece of ship? No. But that's a piece. Ooh, a couple of pieces of ship. All right, good. There's one. And another. And that should be more than enough, I feel like. So let's surface. I see a few more right there. So we'll swim down and get those really quick. Down we go. There's several, actually. There's three. How much room do I have? I got room for one more. Possibly two more. Nope, just one more. Wait. I can drop this salt, and now I have room for two more. Where's the other one? There it is. Hey. There you go. Perfect. Now I definitely have more than enough metal to do everything I need. So let's head back to the sea moth, which once again we swam way away from. Unintentionally.
Caution, 30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
But I'm back in the sea moth, so it's okay. All right, we're heading back this way. And I just need to harvest the metal that I just picked up into actual titanium pieces and then put it together into the ladder that I want to make. Of course, right now I'm just making a tunnel for the ladder. Excellent. Oh, nope, nope, nope. No need to do that. Let's make some titanium. We'll be able to do this several times. Okay, for some reason it's saying inventory full. And there are several pieces of titanium that I can't pick up. Is it because of reclaimed? I know why it is. Yeah, it's that reclaimed water that was waiting on me. That's annoying. So the game knew that I needed to have space for some reclaimed water. See, there's some more salt for that salt that I dropped, so we're totally fine there. The game knew that I needed to make some space for some reclaimed water, and as soon as I was as soon as I was harvesting the titanium, in between the metal chunk going away and the 4 pieces of titanium being returned to me, it was squeezing in the reclaimed water from my suit and taking away a space in my inventory from me. So there was titanium building up, 4 pieces of titanium building up in the backlog because that thing was in my way. So that had to stop. All right, we're almost to the bottom here. All right, I guess that looks about right. Yep. If I put a tube there, it will be on the bottom. That's exactly what I wanted. So now it feels like there's some structural integrity to the base, which is just really, really cool. And I still have some additional things that I could build here. So I guess, well, I don't know. Now I kind of do want glass stuff down here, but I won't worry about it. I'll just put another thing here.
Caution. 30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
I know, chill out. All right, now we need to build the actual ladder. But now, see, there's this feeling that this whole long end of the base is at least somewhat propped up, which I like a lot more from a design perspective. There's not an actual gameplay mechanic, of course, that makes me doubt that the base would like stay up or anything like that, but still good to know. All right, now this ladder will be installed right there. Glorious. And of course we don't have any views set up here, but we can hop down the ladder, and there we go. Let's pop the terraformer out. See, if they're taking away terraforming though, how will you do away with this problem? That's one thing that really worries me, because right now this is an easy fix. Whenever there's environmental stuff popping in. Now it's not quite so easy. You know what I kind of want to build? I kind of want to have a hatch right here to where I can get out when I'm out here. I need some glass. Don't I have glass? I thought I had a piece of glass somewhere. Just one solitary piece of glass. Aw. That's weird. Okay, do I have a baby Reginald yet? Not a single baby Reginald yet. That's weird. There might be something, either the Reginald's reproduction rate is vastly different from these other species, or something's up. Because this is, they're not reproducing very quickly, and I don't like it. I just don't quite know what to say there. I'll have to look into that. Oh, my power level seems actually lower, which implies that one of the nuclear rods might be spent. Let's check that out. Also seem to be losing power, which I don't recall being an issue in the past. No, they're still there. Maybe it's just because the solar power's off. Maybe that's all it is. I don't know. Alright, so I still have lots of titanium. More than I was expecting to have when I was done with all this. Yeah, I knew I had a piece of glass. I knew I wasn't crazy. What about over here? Okay, so it was just the one piece of glass. I'm going to go ahead and set up a hatch. Oh, cool. I didn't know you could do hatches like that. You could do a hatch on the underside that would let me just come in from under the walkway. Let's do that. That's really cool. I had no idea. That's new to me. I didn't know you could build them into the walkways like that. But I like that. You can just pop up into the walkway here. Cool. Now I can do hallways here instead of hatches. I wonder if you could have done a hatch there. No, you can't. That would be cool. Be able to pop in underneath this thing. See? At night, these things are just awesome. It's a little dark that direction. It makes me want to install a another searchlight. Just need glass to do it. Alright, I need to go look one more time at and see if maybe a baby Reginald has popped up, because it is just blowing my mind. I know, I don't have enough fish to eat. I mean, I have 2 Gary fish, so I guess I'm just going to grab 2 of those real quick. But, holy crap, this is ridiculous. So 2 Gary fish, and I do not see another Reginald. Reginalds are really slow to reproduce. Either that, or there's something unique about them. Like I said, I'll have to look into that. Alright, I don't want to lose thirst from cooking these, so we're just going to cook these, not cure them. Because we're going to eat them right away. There's no sense in curing them. I've been doing that just for the sake of using my salt, but it's really not necessary. For something you're going to eat right away, it's better to just go ahead and do that. Alright, and I'm going to put this titanium up. Alright, I am pretty gosh darn happy with this base. So what we're going to do now is we're going to go exploring. We've got, after this, we have 5 more episodes of Into the Locker. And I want to make the most of them by seeing the different zones that we can get to. I don't know that we'll fully upgrade the Cyclops, but the Seamoth can dive where the Cyclops can't. So, that's okay. The Cyclops might be able to go even deeper than the Seamoth at its lowest level, but that gives me a reason.
Welcome aboard. All systems online.
Didn't want to interrupt him. That gives me a reason to, I don't even know what I was going to say. It gives me a reason to something. Maybe it just gives me a reason to push harder in the newest episode, or the new series, showcasing the new patch. Maybe that's what I was going to say. I don't know. But let's head towards... We haven't really gone to the reef since we built this thing. So this thing does have the ability to dive to 500 meters. Oh, you know what? You know what? Hang on. There's one thing we need first before we go too far. We're not far from base camp. So let's dive. We want to get to right about here and stop. Oh, nope, not that far. Oh, poor Cyclops. One thing we need, and it should be ready for us. Hey, water. I'll pick that up on here. We're going to get this power cell. We're going to pop it back in. I think it was over on this side, if I'm not mistaken. Yep, there we go. No power source. Done. There we go. So we still need to recharge some of the other ones, but we have enough to go exploring, which is what we want. Oh, that leaf was all in my face. All right, so let's... Oh, and because we want a better view, we want to go ahead and turn the internal lighting off so we can see better outside. And now we're going to head towards... Where should we go? Let's see. We could go to the giant piece of ship again, but we've already been that way. We were going to go towards the reef, weren't we? So let's turn around. Because I think it's this way. Mercury Zone and the reef. Perfect. And the deep fungi, but we have explored that. That's where we got the stuff for the bed. So let's head this direction and see what we find. No. Don't know why that happened. We didn't hit anything. Maybe we did. There is some terrain nearby, but it didn't seem like we were close to any of the terrain underneath us. Who knows? I think I see a reef back. Yep, there's a reef back. There's one right there. Make sure I don't plow into him. I think we're above him, but that's just cool. I love this thing. It's pretty fast. It seems like it's slow, but I think it is maybe a little bit slower than the Seamoth, but it's just so big. It's so grand that it just... traveling places takes longer. But it's just nice to have this feeling of a mobile base. All right, so one of the reasons I wanted to come over here is I do need to eat. My food is getting pretty low, but there are lots of Reginalds in the area here. So what we're going to do is we're going to stop here for just a moment. We're going to go downstairs. We can get the heat knife out. Because Reginalds, the thing about Reginalds, about these guys, is they don't run from you. Not really. Not at a particularly rapid clip. So once you find where they are, you just slice them with your knife, pick them up before they drop, and instant perfect meal. There. 100%. That is one of the handiest things you guys have taught me during this series, and I appreciate it, because especially once I found the Reginalds on my own, using the knife cooking technique just was particularly useful. But on that note, we're at the 27-minute mark, so I will go ahead and cut this episode here, but then in the next one, we're going to go exploring, and we're going to see what we find just as far as exploring deeper into the zones that we've already explored, but also looking for new places to explore as well. Thanks very much for watching. If you enjoyed the episode, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel if you're not already. I upload new episodes in Into the Locker every day at 6 Eastern Daylight Time, which is GMT-4 for those of you not in the States, and comments are always welcome. Let me know what you think, and I'll see you in a bit.